in the north of Iceland. It's a beautiful sunny day, 7 degrees Celsius, 1st of March 2021, and the wind is picking up a little bit, but 7 degrees Celsius, that's 48 or 46 Fahrenheit. And me and my family are enjoying a little bit of an Easter vacation here in Iceland. The tradition is that you get basically 3 extra days for vacation during Easter, so you get Thursday, Friday and Monday off from regular work. Hi Isla. My boy enjoying a little bit of snow. The snow is melting away here as it's very sunny, but it will come back. Here in the north it's much more, there's much more snow to the north than to the south. So það hendi mig. And it's a beautiful day. We're gonna visit the aviation museum here later on. Me and my boy and my father. He lives here in the north, in Akureyri. And this town, Akureyri, was mentioned in the, I believe it was Book of Settlement. Viking named Helgi Magri, or Helgi the Thin, settled here. And when you were claiming land here in the settlement era, then you would basically you would claim your property from mountain to the sea, as long as you could see. Gleðilega Páska, Edward. Merry Easter, or Happy Easter. Good morning. Hi Emma. And we are here by this beautiful building. So do you know what this is? Yes, it's a church, Akureyri, Church of Akureyri. And this is actually, if you look at the design, then maybe it rings some bells. The columnar basalt formation here in the design. Yeah, this is designed by the same architect, Guðjón Samúelsson, the state architect of Iceland, from around 1920 to 1940 something. The guy that designed Hallgrímskirkja Church, the landmark of Reykjavik, designed the landmark of Akureyri. Hi Nancy from Maine and Melissa. So for those of you that have done the Golden Circle, you should put on your bucket list the Diamond Circle, because here in the north there's a beautiful, beautiful semicircle that shows you Dettifoss, the most powerful waterfall in all of. It's a glacial waterfall, so it's a very, it's very powerful, very strong, very, you get so much energy just watching that waterfall. And you visit Mývatn, the Mitch Lake, which is a beautiful, beautiful lake with pseudo craters and just a beautiful scenery. Just Remember, if you're in high season, then you need some protection against the midge that's located over there. Já. Já, ætlað þú að klífa þetta?
Nei, ekki.
Á ég að klífa það? Ég er bara hræddur að detta.
Förum niður og svo fjall.
Já! Yes, I think I back up. So yeah, we're gonna visit the aviation museum a little bit later on, and maybe I'll go live there for you guys, show you the Icelandic Aviation Museum. Óðinn, ætlar að hlaupa upp, leið mér að sjá hvað fljótur að hlaupa upp. Ætlar að klifra upp. And yeah, we're gonna stay here until Monday. We are fortunate enough to get a house here for very cheap for 5 days, like for $60, something like that. 60 euros, 10,000 Icelandic kroners. Yes, that's mini me. The other mini me. I have a minier me also. And yeah, Akureyri wasn't mentioned until the 15th century again. You know, it was settled by a guy called Helgi the Thin. But then this was a kind of a trading post. There was a really good natural harbor here, and so this was a trading post for merchants, and they would deal with the farmers here in this valley called Eyjafjörður, or this fjord called Eyjafjörður, or the island fjord. Takes about 4.5 hours, 5 hours, Kim, to drive from Reykjavik. Happy Easter, Ayla. Já. Já. Ég var að labba þarna. Okay. All right. And yeah, this was a trading post, and but so this is a very it's very warm here in the summertime in the north. Já, ég er að koma. And then it gets, you know, very snowy and a little bit cold as it is, of course, very close to the Arctic Circle. Já, það þarf að fara niður snjóin hérna. And today it's most like fishing. There are a couple of the biggest fishing companies of Iceland are located here. One called Samherji, which is a bit notorious for how they do business, but that's another story. So a couple of fisheries. It's also rich. There's much farming here in this fjord. Good afternoon, Burchin. Gleðilega páska, Archie. Whoa! And of course also tourism here, which is growing because of the Diamond Circle. There are whale watching done here from Akureyri, and also, of course, there's a place here called Húsavík, famous now because of the song, probably. which is Oscar nominated, and hopefully will win. And as you see, the snow here, this is not like we get maybe knee-high snowfall in Reykjavik sometimes, but here, it goes up to the roofs of houses. And so that's a whole different story regarding the ice. Yeah, what did I mention about the Golden Circle? Yeah, you visit Mitch Lake, you visit Dettifoss, the most powerful waterfall of Iceland, of Europe, and then you visit Ásbyrgi, which is a beautiful area where supposedly the Sleipnir, the horse of Odin, put down his hoof, and that made Ásbyrgi. It looks like if you see it from the air, it looks like a hoof print. And it's a beautiful area, and it's so great to hike into the hoof. Basically, there's a small lake inside, or at the toe, or the front end of the hoof, and so you hike into this canyon, there's a beautiful lake, just a beautiful area. And then of course you can visit Húsavík also, go for whale watching while you're doing the Diamond Circle. And of course Goðafoss, I forgot to mention that. Goðafoss, the waterfall of the gods, where supposedly the law speaker of Alþingi, after we switched to Catholicism in year 1000, we switched from the old Norse gods, the heathen gods, and according to the legend, the law speaker, Þorgeir Ljósvetningagoði, repeat that quickly after me, Þorgeir Ljósvetningagoði. He supposedly drowned his idols there. He threw his old gods into the waterfall, or the skurðgoð. What's that skurðgoð? Like statues of the old Norse gods or something like that. It took me, Peggy, to drive to Akureyri. Whoa. Yeah, it's 1:30 here, so obviously five hours to drive from Reykjavik to Akureyri. Roughly, you can do it in maybe 4.5 or maybe 4. It's about 390 kilometers. That's about 270 miles or something like that. So not too bad. There are a couple of beautiful places that you can stop on your way. You can stop on Borgarnes. You can stop at the most famous pit stop in Iceland. It's called Staðarskáli. Staðarskáli, or the Staðarskáli. What would be the best English translation for that? Susan. Yeah, the steps to the church are pretty famous. They have been used for some people work out jogging them. It's like the Rocky steps kind of. People have done competitions here with like strongman competition, walking up and down here with weights. Thank you, George. So just 243 miles. Why doesn't the world just change to kilometers and kilos and and centimeters? Yeah, the snow is melting, but it will be back before this is like fake spring, because there will be another season of snow. The forecast is quite bad for I think it's Sunday. So it's going to be interesting. All in. Yeah. Ah! Rachel is asking, is anybody else having any issue getting sound or movement? Do you have any issue with that? Do you see what I see, or is there some technical problems that not aware of? Looks okay on my end, but you never know. There's a beautiful botanical garden here, which of course maybe not as beautiful today because it's still winter. I'll head back, Debbie, on Monday. That's our schedule, at least. Heading back on Monday. There are a couple of great restaurants here. Yes, John, all the news agencies in Iceland and people and... Ah! Ja, slifte nu, slifte. And I was thinking about doing some April Fools for you guys, but as I have a lot of dark humor, I'm not sure if I would do something to offend. Ah! Ah! Or basically, I didn't think of anything clever enough. John, that's the best answer to your question. There, you see, is the they have some concerts over here called Hov. This is the cultural center of here in the grey building here in the center by the harbor. Ah! Ah! Yeah, so I'll be back on maybe from the aviation museum, show you a couple of things there, maybe if I see something interesting. There's an island here that's part of Akureyri called Hrísey. You can see it. I think you can see it here in the far distance. And it's a popular thing to visit that place. Especially in the summertime. And all animals that are brought to Iceland, they need to go for quarantine there. So like dogs, and if you're importing animals, it's like a disease control. And yeah, I'll tell you more about Hrísey maybe in a later stream, hopefully. Ertu að borða sandsnjóinn? That was a bad throw. So yes, guys, we're gonna play around here before we're gonna visit the aviation museum. I just wanted to give you a quick peek of Akureyri. It's a lovely place to visit. There are some museums here, a couple of great restaurants. There's a little bit of dark humor that we sometimes in the south call, we say it's Akureyri is a lovely Akureyri is a lovely town except for the people, but that's just a joke. No offense, Akureyri. If I would have my jogging shoes, I would go jogging here up and down. Not today. So yes, maybe I'll see you from the aviation museum later on. Bless, bless. Cheers. Bless.